So is that like the biggest thing that you do is Coachella? Or is there something bigger?
Normally.
Normally.
Yeah. Yeah, usually.
Do you feel the pressure?
No.
No?
No, I have an easy job. I don't have a high pressure job up there. I just cater to the VIP campers. I drive golf carts.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not like part of any of like having to deal with artists
like production.
or like none of the like hardcore production, none of the build or any of that stuff. And cause normally like.
Do you see yourself going that way at all?
I mean, I've been down that route, but the thing about that is, it's a big time commitment. I just go work show days.
Right.
And a big part is because I have my child.
Right.
And he has his schedule that I need to be around for. I need to
for sure
make it easier on his mother and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So, because there was one year I almost took a job like that at Coachella, but it was an 8-week commitment.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, like you would come home for maybe like 2 days out of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Well, during show week, you know, because remember they do 2 weekends in a row.
If you can get out of there.
Right, and it's even worth it, you know.
Yeah.
Like to go back and forth.
Yeah.
And it was good money. I mean, it paid probably like $300 a day.
Wow,
you know, but it just, you know, it was just too much for me to be gone that long. And yeah, but oh yeah, back to like take my show to that event. I mean, my son to that event. I forgot. Like, yeah, he was bored.
He was bored. Oh,
yeah.
I love those kind of parties.
Nah, yeah, it's just like, you
chill
know,
parties.
There were other kids, but like only one that was like around his age.
Mm-hmm.
But not enough kids either, you know. And
maybe he didn't feel a part of the process.
Well, I took him up to, there's a big wall. It's a 3-level park. It's about 1 acre long. There's 3 different levels. Mm-hmm. And on the top level, there's a wall, so we have people doing murals. I can show you pictures of it after. And he was like, "Daddy, I want to do that." You know, he's like, "I want to go up there."
Yeah, there you go.
So I did. You can do that, like.
So does he come with something already made?
What was that?
He comes with something made, or is he doing
it
live murals?
Oh yeah, they were live. So we had about, I think it was about 5 or 6 people. So yeah, it was a open wall.
Wow.
And yeah, people sat there. There's spray cans up there, you know.
Very cool.
So basically, it was a bunch of artists painting and all that, and there was a bunch of performers. Like Abstract Group performed.
Yeah.
You know, and
Classic.
Zane won for Channel Rats. Several other artists performed. So.
Very cool.
And the best thing about it was the rain held off.
Did you guys have paper flyers, or was it all digital?
No, there was paper flyers.
There was paper flyers.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, rap dudes hit the streets. I never got them.
How many do you think they print?
Well, she printed 5. No, not even 500.
500.
Yeah, because this one, you know, the park is a small park and it's a smaller event, so you didn't need that many.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, like, give me another example of a venue or an event that still does flyers.
Oh.
Because I see them all online. Like every,
no,
I don't always see them in print.
I you know, yeah, I definitely always print flyers, but excuse me, it's a case by case basis.
Yeah.
Like one venue that still prints for flyers most of the time. I would say that's a good question.
Yeah.
Not too many venues, honestly.
Yeah.
It's more independent promoters.
The promoters, right?
Yeah.
But you say you yourself go to print.
Yeah.
Do most people go to print, or does it? Is it?
No, like I said, so that's what I meant when I say case by case basis.
Yeah.
So some events don't need it.
They're just.
I mean, if it's something that's already locked in and built up a name, or if you have a big enough headliner. Say for instance, with something like last night, like Motown on Monday, that's something that's just built its name up. Yeah. They don't really need to go out and pass out flyers. Right, but they probably did that to start off, you know. But yeah, if it's something that's not as like known, then yeah, it definitely makes a difference. But there are a lot of people that don't believe in printing anymore. They think it's not effective.
Because of the environment thing?
I mean, I don't think it's more so that. They just probably just think it's just a waste.
Oh, I see.
You know, or else they don't have the time or they don't have the budget. I mean, obviously,
I value a flyer.
Obviously, you got to have the time for that.
Yeah.
You know, there's been plenty of people that went and printed some flyers, and those flyers just sat, or hardly any of them. You know, because that takes some time. You know, some time and effort.
Yeah.
And budget-wise, honestly, printing is not that expensive.
It's not.
You know.
You can get a lot done with $100.
Oh yeah, totally. Like for $100, you get like probably like 2,000, 2,500 flyers.
Yeah.
So
colored, glossy.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like, glossy or matte?
Matte. Yeah, I don't do glossy.
Finished.
So I don't like the fingerprints on them.
Oh.
You know.
Good to know.
Yeah.
So, do you work with bands? Because I hear you talk about
bands.
Individual artists. But do you work with bands? Do you promote bands, or is it mostly promoting nights?
No, anything and everything. It doesn't even have to be music. I mean, I can promote your small business. I can promote your restaurant.
That's cool.
We used to promote for a strip club, for Screaming Rhino. I mean, what we do is marketing. It's advertising.
Right.
So anybody could use that.
Yeah.
It's street marketing. And my boy Dale just brought in a new component of what we do. He has the billboards. It's like the walking billboards, human billboards.
Yeah.
So have you ever seen those?
The dancing ones?
No, you don't. No. So like people, you put it on your back.
Oh, okay.
So like it's not like a standalone thing that just moves. That sounded like that, but no. I mean, like I think like we first started seeing those in Vegas. Like you see people holding those billboards on their back or whatever, and sometimes they have it on the front too. But yeah, he has that, and pretty much they're not digital ones though. But like you slide in the paper and they light up.
Whoa.
And basically you can hold it on your back, or else you can set it up too. So you could just.
So how much would something like that go for to rent you for like a restaurant, like a mom and pop restaurant? Is like, I need you to stay on that corner.
Basically, usually I think we've charged like like about $150 or so for the setup fee, which is getting the print in the billboard.
Right.
And then about $35 an hour for a person to be sent to stand there. So you gotta have somebody babysit it. Yeah. Because some people will take it just on some stupid shit, you know. Like he's had a couple stolen before.
What?
Yeah, at a festival. So it's like but yeah, you know, it is what it is. You live and then you learn. But yeah, so that is through my boy Dell's company, the Promo Life.
The Promo Life.
Yeah. And
.com?
I think I don't know exactly, but just look up Promo Life on Instagram. The rest will take you there.
So.
And we live this in. That's my business.
That's yours too.
We live this in ENT.
Besides the ill spot.
Right. So the ill spot.
So tell me the difference and how they're linked.
Yeah. Well, I mean they're linked because it's through me. But We Live This In is the company where we run all of our promo, like marketing stuff. Okay. And it's really more than just that, because I have a whole collective of people and we all do different things. So we have people that shoot videos and do photography, and we have DJs, and we have people, you know, we can do talent, like staffing, and we got girls that like book for modeling and all that kind of stuff. So it's more like a whole like entertainment hub, you know?
Yeah.
The ill spot is, you know, that's my lifestyle. That's what we live. So it does tie in. We live this, we live that too. Yeah. And you know, the ill spot, that's something that like I started as a blog, and then we just evolved to throwing events. Right. And then I started making the clothing. Right. You know, here's one of the shirts right here.
There you go.
Yeah. And so I pretty much consider like, I mean, the ill spot is something that's like my passion, my fun, my joy. I don't really like make a living off the ill spot. I make a living off We Live This. Okay. You know? So, yeah.
Good to know.
Yep.
Very cool. Now, do you see, where do you see the epicenter of music in our area? Is it Pomona? Is it like our immediate area? Because right now we're in San Dimas.
Yeah. For our immediate area, it's got to be Pomona, man.
Pomona.
Like, I mean, just all the history, like.
Because, like, let's say I'm a band. I just started put my band together, and I want to go perform, but I want to go somewhere where there's people.
Yeah.
So you would say probably go to Pomona.
I mean, where else is there any legit venues in the San Gabriel Valley? You know?
That's tough, man. That's
right?
tough.
That's like, I mean, there's other than that, like, you got the Glass House, Fox in Pomona.
Mm-hmm. The Fox, yeah.
Other than that, it's all dive bars.
Yeah, huh?
So.
So that's something that we need.
Yeah.
We need, like, quality venues.
The thing is, hey, everything's Live Nation or it's AEG, Color Voice. So
well, that's you, right?
No,
I go to
I'm
you.
not.
But we go right, not yet.
It's
Not
me
yet.
for what?
We go to
For a venue?
Not for. Well, you're like the gateway for a lot of people, like that don't know anything about what goes on in the business. Like,
no, yeah.
They have a question about the club, they're gonna come to you.
Yeah, no, it's funny because I always get people hitting me up about stuff I have like no involvement with. Like people ask me for guest list for something that's like I'm not even attached to this shit, but yeah. But and then people ask me, well, like what's just randomly what's going on tonight, which is I appreciate that because normally I do keep my ear to the streets about everything that's going on. That's like my job.
I see you on there. I see you
like,
promoting every day.
I have a whole list of I have a whole folder of just venue sites and event sites and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me text this person real quick.
I think it's a good break right there.
Unavailable. Oh yeah.